All right, first grade. So we're going to continue on with comparison or with word problems. But this week, we are going to talk about comparison word problems, okay? And comparison word problems are a bit tricky, but we can do it. We understand it. And so we're going to take it one piece at a time, and we are going to work through comparing word problems, okay? So let's start out by looking at a notebook and a glue bottle. And the first thing it asks is, how tall is the glue stick? Or I'm sorry, the glue bottle. Well, let's count each of our cubes or our squares and see how tall it is. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He is 10 squares tall. That's not too bad. 10 squares. So he is 10 squares. Well, which object is taller? Okay, well, who is taller? You're right. The glue bottle is taller. We can tell just by using what we see. Just by looking, we can tell that the glue bottle is taller. Okay, not too bad, right? Not too bad. So let's take a look. What do you notice about the words tall and taller? You're right that ER is different. Okay, that ER is different because we know that the glue bottle is taller than the notebook. We know that. We can see it. Well, how tall? Well, we saw he was 10 squares, but we're trying to look for taller. We can see that both of them. So if you look at your notebook is 5 squares tall. Okay, he's 5 squares tall. That's how tall he is. Your glue bottle is 10 squares tall. But when your question asks, who is taller? Well, we can see our glue is taller. Okay, let's keep going. Well, how much taller is the glue bottle? Okay, we can figure that out. How much taller? So we know he's tall, but by how much? Okay, so we see that our notebook goes to here. So we use 5 squares. So what we're going to do is we're going to match square to square until there are none left to match. Okay, so we've matched them. Now, whatever is left over shows us how much taller the glue bottle is. Because it's almost like a race. We ran together and we kept running and then we stopped. And this amount right here, all of this tells me how much taller that glue bottle is. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how much taller is the glue bottle? The glue bottle is 5 squares taller. He's 5 squares. Okay. Let's look at another one. Let's put that into a number sentence, okay? So here we knew that the glue bottle was 9 centimeters, okay? And the book was 4 centimeters. So we know that who is taller? Your glue bottle is taller. See, because he's 9 and he's only 4. So can I write an equation to match my pictures? Okay, so the 9 is what they're trying to get to, okay? So 9 is what we're trying to catch up to. Well, the book has 4, so we need to figure out how many more he needs to get to 9. So there's your addition sentence. Now, for your subtraction, we're trying to get to 9. So if I have 9 and I take away the 4 that I have for the book, I'll figure out what is left. I'll figure out how much taller, okay? So what do I add to 4 to get me to 9? So what I can do is I can hit 4 and count up until I reach 9. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many did it take me? It took me 5. And then I can check and make sure. So I have 9. I take away 4, and what am I left with? 5. I know it's tricky. We got this. Let's look at another one. How tall is the notebook? Well, we can do that. We can count it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the notebook is 10 squares. Easy, we can do that. 10 squares. Which object is taller? So who do you think is going to be taller? Well, we can see right now that our globe is taller, right? He's taller. So let's look at our questions. How much shorter is the notebook? Oh, so they're wanting to know how much shorter he is. Okay, well, we can do that. So when we go back, we know that our notebook is 10 squares. And let's figure out how much our globe is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our globe is 12 squares. Well, we know that our notebook is shorter. We know he is. But by how much? So remember, we're going to do exactly what we did before. We're going to match them up until we have nothing left to match. Okay, so I've matched them all up, and whatever is left shows me how much shorter he is. How much shorter is he? He is 2 squares shorter. Okay, he's 2 squares shorter. We know he's short, but by how much is he short? So now let's look at building our number sentence, okay? So if our globe was 10 centimeters and our notebook was 9 centimeters. We know that the globe is going to be the tall one and the notebook is going to be the short one. But we're wanting to know how much shorter. Okay, so let's look at because we're trying to find this missing piece right here. So we're trying to reach 10. We're trying to get there. So I'm trying to make it to where I get to 10. Well, I have 9. I'm trying to figure out how many I will need to help me get to 10. Now, if I put that into subtraction, I have 10. That's what I need to get to. They gave me 9. Whatever is left over tells me how much shorter he was. So how much does it take me to get, if I have 9, how many more does it take me to get to 10? 1 more. If I have 10 and I take away 9, how many do I have left? Just 1. So he is 1 square shorter. Okay, I know that's tricky, but you guys got this, okay? Let's take a look at our assignment. Okay, so for your assignment, you're just going to have a ticket out the door. So you're going to answer these 3 questions that just says how much shorter is the pen than the pencil? How much longer is the pencil than the scissors? And how much longer are the scissors than the pen? And it will be on a piece of paper so that you can show me the math that you're doing. So that will be your assignment for the day.